Hello and welcome to this Boundless Life webinar, your first step towards a boundless life. We will be covering a lot of the basics around the boundless experience today. And then if you're interested in knowing more, your next step will be to have a call with one of our family reps, during which you can dive into the specifics for your family. I'm Elodie. I'm one of Boundless Life co-founders and leading the Demand Generation team. I've been living the Boundless Life now for over 2 years with my family, and I'm really excited to sharing a little bit more about why and how we've created Boundless Life. So we started from a very core belief, which is that by combining travel and forward-thinking education, we will raise happy learners who grow as global citizens, eventually building a better world. And this is a vision that really resonated with many families around the world. To date, we've welcomed more than 600 families and 1,200 children in our locations and in our programs. All those families sharing really this desire to design their own lives, a life that is more connected, that is more balanced, and a life where we can, as a family, create lifelong memories together. How does Boundless Life work and what do we do? We simply create an ecosystem, an infrastructure through which you can live and learn around the world. We basically take care of all the core logistics so you can focus on the experience with your family. At the core of it is the education program. So we welcome kids aged 1 to 14-year-old in our education centers. The education program is run in English. The kids are coming to the education center from 8:45 to 3:30 every day, Monday to Friday. And it's a really engaging learning environment for all children. We also welcome in a cohort between 20 to 30 families. This is another tricky point when you're traveling, right? How to make friends. It takes time. It's tricky. So when you join Boundless, having this built-in community of families makes a massive difference. Families joining Boundless are genuinely very open-minded, very worldly, very curious, and driven. They want to create something special for their families. We also set up co-working spaces in all our locations. Those are open 24/7, so you can simply get the work done whenever that works for your hours. We also offer you homes that are designed with families in mind. So if you have little children, need a crib and a high chair, those are available. You can choose between 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedroom homes in our locations. And then we also have a local team who is from the location. They know it really, really well, and they've curated experiences for you to discover the local culture. Now, where are we at the moment? Where can you live? We currently have 6 destinations around the world. We started in February 2022 with Sintra. That's where I also started this adventure with my family. Sintra is magical and mysterious at the same time. It's very lush, very green, forests, palaces. There is a lot to explore. Also with Lisbon, literally 30 minutes away. Great place to get started. We then launched in Greece, in a very special island called Syros, which is also the capital of the Cyclades. You couldn't get any closer to water. It's blue all around you when it comes to Syros. Very warm and friendly location, amazing food, amazing people, a great place to slow down. Now, if you're curious about Italy, there is no better place than Tuscany, obviously. And we are located in Pistoia. Pistoia is a perfect base to explore the whole of Tuscany, extremely walkable. It's a beautiful little city center where the kids can roam around, very flat, really ideal also for families with small children, and for you to explore la bella vita. We then launched in Bali, Indonesia. Beautiful culture, really beautiful people as well. I've been there 2 times with my family. We're in Sanur. Sanur is 30 minutes away from the international airport, very centrally located, so you can explore Ubud, Uluwatu, Nusa Lembongan. The list is very extensive. It's a very family-friendly place in Bali, and that's why we chose it. Very shallow water, beautiful biking pad, hiking pad of walking pad of 5 kilometers, and the education center is right by the water. Perfect location for the kids. Our fifth location is Montenegro in Kotor. Kotor is a World UNESCO Heritage nature paradise because it's nested between the mountains and the Adriatic Sea. Beautiful pebbled stone, old town, medieval town, and bonus point for being right outside of the Schengen space, which makes it a really special place if you need to get out of Schengen. And our sixth location will be in Spain, a long-awaited Spanish-speaking location. In Andalusia, we'll be in Estepona, really south of Spain, 320 days of sun per year. It's also called the Garden of Costa del Sol. It's a beautiful, pretty place. Here again, our education center is literally by the water, so the kids can see it when they're studying and learning. So in terms of experiences, you can choose between two options. We've designed a program, a 3-month program, which is our Boundless experience. That's the core offering of Boundless, really your opportunity to live like a local. This is a great program if you want to really explore a country in depth, learning about the culture, ensure that your kids also are going through the academic educational program of Boundless. This is our core offering. If you're not able to travel for 3 months with us, you still have the option to taste the Boundless Life, and that's our Boundless Getaway. We have 3 weeks and 4 weeks options. It's your opportunity to do a workation or just fully relax while the kids will be at the education center enjoying a cultural immersion program. Now, this transitions nicely into the Boundless Education program. So we anchored the education program into the Finnish system. Why? Because the Finnish system is widely recognized for being one of the most progressive education systems in the world that is really taking care of the holistic child and ensuring that the kids are ready for the future. It's also a program that really drives happy learners, and we know how important that love for learning is for us, but also for future generations. There are a few core learning pillars that I would like to spend a little bit of time on. I've mentioned that the Finnish system is this mix between academia and experiential learning. We really believe in the learning by doing at Boundless. What we also bring into life, and that's like very closely connected, is project-based. So you're connecting the dots between different disciplines. Our ultimate project-based approach is what we call our quest. So it's this theme, this United Nations Sustainable Development Goal that we select for every cohort. The kids really go in depth and explore that theme across the multiple disciplines. We are creating an environment that enables a tailored education learning approach. How? Simply because our classrooms are human-sized, we have a maximum of like 12 to 18 kids, depending on the ages of your children. So for the 1 to 3 year old, it's a maximum of 12 kids, then 16 kids for the 4 to 5, and 18 kids for the 6 to 7, 8 to 9, and 10 to 12-year-old kids. Mindfulness. So I mentioned we really believe in raising the holistic child. We spend a lot of time talking about growth mindsets in our classrooms, helping the kids to really understand where they are in terms of emotion, control their stress levels, and really ensure that we're creating a productive learning environment in our classroom. And last but not least, our nature-based and culture-based learning approach really ensures that we're making the most out of the beautiful locations we're in to inspire the kids to learn from other cultures. For the 4 weeks and the 3 weeks program for our getaways, the main difference versus the 3 months is basically that there won't be any academia covered. we're really focusing on the cultural immersion. That means that the kids will be basically exploring the local culture through different aspects like art, science, history. They will also have weekly field trips, which are bi-weekly during our 3 months cohort. So that will be the main difference between your 3 week, which is really the core academic Boundless program, versus the getaways that offer more of a cultural immersion program, a fun time for the kids to explore the culture. Now, in terms of dates, our 3 months Boundless experiences happen from January to March, April to June, and September to November. The dates are the same wherever you go. And for the Boundless Getaway, we have a 4 weeks program in July, one in August, and then a 3 weeks cohort in December, which is our festive getaway at the end of the year. Now, moving into the pricing part, the logic is the same across all the programs that you might be choosing. We have basically 3 pillars in our pricing that are reflecting the offering. The first one is the tuition, which covers the education program, the lunches, the snacks, and the field trips. That one is a 1,700 euro per child per month for the 3 months program. It's a 2,400 euro per child for the 4 weeks getaway, and a 500 euro per child for the 3 weeks getaway, simply because the 3 weeks getaway has shorter hours. We're talking about half day during December, just wanting to make sure that the kids are also relaxing at the end of the year. The second core pillar is for the adults. The Boundless Services gives you access to the community. It includes your welcome and farewell event, weekly wellness activities, the access to the co-working space, and also the access to the local team to support you when you have any questions on the location. This is 450 euro per parent per month for the 3 months experience, 700 euro for the 4 weeks getaway, and 750 euro per parent for the 3 weeks getaway, slightly higher to reflect a really nice farewell event that is happening at the same time as New Year's Eve. And your third pillar will be the accommodation. So the price will depend on the season, the location, but also the type of apartment that you're selecting. In our locations, we're also enabling some families to find their own accommodation. There is a maximum number per cohort, so best to check with our family reps on the availability. And this slide gives you a kind of a range of pricing depending on your family setup and the type of experience that you're selecting. So hopefully that's a useful benchmark for you to have a quick idea of how much the Boundless experience would be. Now that's it. Hopefully that gives you a good first understanding of what Boundless Life is all about. The next step will be to book a call with one of our family reps to design your Boundless Life. We currently are 6 people in the team who are always keen to hop on a call and connect with you, listen to your family story, and help guide you along the way. Joe, Jordan, Bex, Ben, Kayla, and myself all have lived the Boundless Life. So we know it really, really well, and hopefully we can help you figure out what's right for your family. We're very much looking forward to talking to you soon over the phone and hopefully welcoming you on location. Thank you very much. Bye.